What if I told you the biggest threat to your relationship isn't cheating? Yeah, but pause the emotions. Not lies, not betrayal, but guess what it is? Money. Because while infidelity breaks hearts, financial irresponsibility destroys lives. Welcome to today's episode where I'm going to be sharing why financial irresponsibility is more dangerous than infidelity. Trust me, this conversation might make you uncomfortable, but it's the truth we need to have. Let me start with something most people don't like to admit. Many relationships are not failing because of lack of love. Nah. They are failing because of lack of financial discipline. Let me share this short story. She forgave cheating but left for this. Ada loved her husband Kunle deeply. When he cheated, it broke her. But she stayed because she believed love could fix anything. But what started breaking her wasn't another woman. It was something worse. Something people mostly don't talk about. He had no savings. Always broke. And every month, things got worse for them. What he did next was what made her walk away. This is where everything fell apart. Every month, it was the same circle. Bills unpaid, excuses repeated, promises broken. He would say he would change. He's working on it. But nothing ever really changed. And the worst part is, she started losing respect for him. Because it's one thing to make a mistake, and it's another thing to keep repeating the same circle. One night, she said something he would never forget. And that sentence was what ended everything. She looked at him and said she can forgive cheating, but she cannot stay with a man that keeps ruining their future. And that's when it hit him. Cheating broke her heart, but financial irresponsibility, it destroyed her sense of security. You can fix a mistake, but if you are financially irresponsible, you are not just hurting yourself. You are destroying the person trying to be with you. Let me say something most people don't want to hear, which is the truth. Love cannot survive where there is no stability. You can cry and heal from betrayal, yeah, but struggling every day because your partner lacks discipline, making bad money decisions that will drain your soul. You better start asking the right questions. Before you start asking if he's faithful, start asking if he's a leader. Ask if he could lead a successful home, if he or she is responsible. Know if you both can build together. That's the most important thing. I'm not saying anybody should break banks, no. But there are basic things that you must be able to provide in a marriage as a man. You can forgive cheating. People do it all the time. But do you know what is harder to forgive? A partner who keeps dragging you into debt. A partner who is comfortable living recklessly while the other is drowning in financial responsibility. Because cheating is often emotional damage. But you see, financial irresponsibility, that's emotional, mental, and generational damage. I hope you get that. Why money issues really cut deeper than cheating? Let me break it down for you to understand better. Infidelity certainly will hurt your trust, yeah. But you see, financial irresponsibility, it destroys your peace of mind, your future plans, your children's stability, and respect for your partner. I hope you get that now. Just imagine building with someone who spends without thinking, who hides debt, who refuses to save, who lives for today with no plans for tomorrow. That will not just be frustrating, that will be devastating, because love cannot fix poverty caused by poor decisions. That's the truth. And here's the scary part. Financial irresponsibility is a silent destroyer. There are no dramatic scenes, no obvious betrayal, just slow damage, bills piling up, resentment growing, arguments increasing, respect fading, until one day you just wake up next to someone who you love but can no longer trust with your future. And that's when the relationship really starts down. Why people tolerate financial instability in the first place is because society has conditioned us to fear cheating more than instability. We ask, if he's faithful, if she's loyal, but rarely ask if they are disciplined. Can they manage money? Do they have a vision for the future? And that's the mistake, because a loyal partner who is financially reckless can still ruin your life. That's the truth. Let's be honest for a moment. A cheating partner can actually change. Yeah, that's if they want to. They can rebuild trust. But you see someone who lacks financial discipline, that's a mindset issue. It's a lifestyle, a pattern, and patterns are harder to break than mistakes. So the real question is this: would you rather cry over heartbreak or struggle in a lifetime of financial hardship? What you should really be looking out for if you are serious about relationship, start looking for financial awareness, discipline over lifestyle, long-term thinking, accountability, because attraction will bring you together. But you see, financial alignment will keep you together. Here's the truth nobody likes to hear, but I'm going to say it. A relationship without financial stability is a relationship on borrowed time. So before you ask if he or she loves you, start asking if you both can build together. Because in the end, love is beautiful, but stability is what sustains it. Frankly speaking, a woman can actually manage with a man when 1 + 1 keeps adding up to 2. Not every time 1 + 1 keeps returning back to 0. Don't expect a woman to stay where there is no progress. That's the truth. If this episode challenged your thinking, then share it with someone who needs to see this, and also drop your thoughts. Do you think financial irresponsibility is worse than infidelity? Drop your comments below. Which is worse? See you in my next video. Bye.